Yes, we are live. We are back. It is Wrestle News 365. It is WWE Backlash, the first PLE watch along after WrestleMania. And that even feels like a lifetime ago as well. We're back for the late night watch alongs, the late night post shows. God, it feels, what was it? Only 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, we were up 4 consecutive nights for SmackDown, WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania Night 2, Raw. We had post shows. We were live all the time. And now we're back once again. This time for Backlash. Yes, Backlash, which is going to be headlined by a WWE Championship match between WWE Champion John Cena, of course, 17-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion John Cena, going up against Randy Orton, 14-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, for what is being billed as the last time ever. Why is it the last time ever? Well, of course, because, of course, John Cena is retiring at the end of this year. Yes, there's only, 25 dates? 25 dates left. I think after tonight, it'll be 24 dates left in his retirement tour. So we're back. We're ready to go. I can see people already in the chat. I can see Joe Blackman. He was in there nice and early. He said, remember to like the stream as soon as you tune in, people. Indeed. I know we haven't done a live stream for a little while, but don't forget to like. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe. You can see right there, we are at 21,510 subscribers. The goal this year initially was just to hit 20K. We smashed that on the road to WrestleMania and including WrestleMania. And now the goal is 25K. The goalposts have moved a little bit. I don't even know how possible it's going to be. But 25K, that's the aim for this year, for 2025. I mean, 2025, 25K, it makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense, that one. So at the moment, we're currently at 21,510 subscribers. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Click the like button. See if we can get to a quick 50 likes as people file in. EG9 says, big up, Owen. James, one of the members, he's one of the members of the WN365 roster, says, let's go, Owen. We're back. We're back indeed. Yes, we are. Jamie Seasons in the chat as well. He says, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Tired. I'll be honest. I mean, I'm not. I've gone back to UK time, which is always challenging. which is always challenging when you go back to UK time, and now we're back on US time, and then tomorrow I'm going to be back on UK time for Man United versus West Ham, and the most pointless game ever. But I'll be live for that one as well. Of course, I will be live for a post show this evening, as per usual. Once Backlash goes off the air, I'll be live with some screen grabs too of the show. We'll be talking about what we thought about it. I mean, because I tell you what, I've been looking at you guys' comments. I've been looking on social media, and hey, look, there's a lot of discussion right now about this John Cena heel turn, and really a lot of people going, this isn't really doing it for me. For all of these years, we'd hypothesized and thought about what if John Cena turned heel, and what if, what kind of run it would go on, and the angle itself at Elimination Chamber, it was Hogan-esque at Bash at the Beach in 96, and people thought, it's going to be, some new version of like an NWO with, The Rock being involved and this, that, and the other. And fast forward, we're 2 months after the fact, because it was right at the beginning of March, 2 months after the fact, and what's it been? Nothing. To be honest, largely disappointing. John Cena comes out every week, says, I don't like you fans. There's no real motivation, kind of explain for why he's turned in heel, but outside of John Cena doesn't like people, and you booed me for 25 years, so now I don't like you. The whole Rock part of it isn't talked about because Dwayne ain't coming back. He's been on Pat McAfee show saying, I'm not coming back. I called up John and said, I think the final boss is done. Plop. Whilst he immediately also kind of sort of buried creative in that process. So a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense. And you would have thought a John Cena heel turn would have been the easiest home run possible for WWE. And it's kind of not. It's kind of, the main event of WrestleMania 41 was very, very flat. And the Travis Scott just kind of showing up when it was like, oh, Travis Scott's here. And, and we've not really seen him since. Again, it's very confusing. It just very, very odd. And still outside of the ring, he's just still kind of being John Cena. Peacemaker, trailer dropped, and he's still being nice, John, because we know that that's really who he is nice guy John Cena. So it feels very performative. If anything, when he's playing a villain in a film, that feels more believable than John Cena playing the bad guy wrestler. I don't know. It's just not clicking at the moment, is it? It's just not clicking. Maybe tonight will be the start of it. Maybe. We live in hope. Jason Hanna with the first super chat. An orange 1 out of 10 on the super chat goal. Big up, Jason. Always supporting, always getting involved here on the channel, particularly for these watch-alongs. Big up. Says, Owen, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think Cena versus Orton will be a great match. You know, I think if you're expecting, you're right, Jason. In terms of their chronology of matches, and they've had some really good ones, don't get me wrong, but we saw it at WrestleMania. And to be fair, we've seen this with John Cena for the last, how many years would you say? Where you go, actually, in-ring wise, and you want to say it quite quietly because you've got a lot of respect. Everyone's got a lot of respect for John. But you have to say it a bit quietly. You have to sort of go, Cena's a bit washed in the ring, isn't he? He's not like, it's just, Cena's in-ring career was so fascinating because he'd been wrestling for so long. And then around sort of 2014, 2015, suddenly he became like a technical in-ring general, like proper. Like, I mean, he had good matches, but he'd always good dance partners. But you want to look at John Cena in the ring, actually, he's unbelievable. His matches in 2015 when he was US champion, those open challenges every single week, they're brilliant. And he was busting out shit nobody had seen. Springboard stunners, like you name it. It was incredible. But then after that, and he went sort of part-time. I remember when he had that match against Austin Theory a couple of years ago at WrestleMania, opening match of the weekend. And weren't good. And when he came back for that full-time run in 2023 because of the Hollywood strike, you kind of realized, he can't really do it, anymore. And we kind of saw that with the Cody Rhodes main event at WrestleMania. It was flat. It was very, very flat. So I think what they will have this evening, which will help them, it's last time ever Cena versus Orton. It's Orton's hometown. Cena gets a reaction. When you've got people that are so over, like Cena and Randy, and they've got that kind of equity, then I think with that just comes, you can kind of do less and still get as much of a reaction, I think. Kind of like how Hogan had it in his last few matches that he ever did, where he's basically just doing right hands, and the crowd's going crazy because you don't need to do that much if you're that over. And I think that's what they're relying on tonight. I'd hope that this was going to get some kind of a gimmick attached to it, no holds barred, street fight, last man standing, or something that would just allow them not to be totally focused on in-ring, because I do think that will sort of handcuff the match a bit. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Big up Lux Hill in the chat. He says, I think it's because the heel turn feels fake and forced. No real storytelling behind it. He might as well drop it tonight. I have seen a lot of people basically saying that, they're just not, they're not feeling it. There's just not, and it's not even necessarily because expectations were super high of what if John Cena turned heel, but it was just maybe it's because the way they did it was so good that they just never, they needed The Rock. If they'd have had him turn on his own without this whole Rock stuff involved, then maybe it would be a bit different. But because it's we were given this idea that there was going to be The Rock and Travis Scott, and we don't see him. We just see Cena come out on Raw or SmackDown, say, I don't like you fans. And then he gets laid out by whoever he's going to be facing at the upcoming PLE's finisher, right? Going into WrestleMania. He got laid out by Cody twice. Going into this one, gets laid out by the RKO a couple of times, and then he'll win. And it's it's already become quite repetitive, perhaps. So, yeah. Joe Blackman says, now we need to bulk you back up. Is the jawlining too much, perhaps? Is that what's happening? Maybe. Well, summer's around the corner. You know what I mean? You got to lean up for the summer, and then bulk up over the winter. Those are the rules. Jason also says Randy Orton will probably win by DQ. Cena hits the ref. That's my prediction. I saw that because obviously one of the famous finishes that they had, No Way Out 2008. Yeah, 2008 is the famous Cena had just won the Royal Rumble. He instead of facing Randy Orton at WrestleMania, faced him at No Way Out. And then disqualification, Randy Orton slaps Mike Chioda. Of course, that's DQ. You retain the WWE Championship. That's how it led to a triple threat match at WrestleMania between Triple H, John Cena, and Randy Orton. See, stuff like that. I can remember that like that was yesterday. You ask me what I actually did yesterday, I could not tell you. I was having this conversation the other day. You know, when you talk about, you know, naming like football players. When I was younger, I could name any player, all the squads out of every team in the Premier League. Now, you ask me, you know, who is playing centre back for Ipswich? I'll be like, I have no idea. And how would you even know that? I'm like, my brain just cannot retain that level of information anymore. As Wade Barrett's making his entrance, he'll be on commentary tonight. No Pat McAfee on commentary, of course. He's in a match. If you're wondering what matches we've got this evening, we can do some quick predictions very, very quickly. Yes, it's one last time for the WWE Championship. It's John Cena defending against Randy Orton. I think it's pretty safe to say we're not going to see a title change. Could you imagine? You know, I'm going to hold the title captive and kill your childhood, and then I lose. That's not going to happen, which I think is also why people are a bit sort of so-so feeling for this show. Dominick Mysterio is going to be defending the Intercontinental Championship. Once again, don't expect Dirty Dom to lose his Intercontinental Championship, but it was in one of my sort of possible major surprises video, is that I do think the Lucha Brothers are going to reunite. That's one of my predictions this evening, is that Dirty Dom retains, but we have the Judgment Day get involved. They gang up on him. Out comes his brother, Rey Fenix. That's how the Lucha Brothers are going to reunite in WWE. That's my prediction on that. Women's Intercontinental Championship. I do think we'll get a title change in this one. I think Becky Lynch is going to defeat Lyra Valkyria and win the Women's Intercontinental Championship, because Becky Hogan's got to get all of the bouts, right? Got to. You've got to win something. And I think the long-term plan is to have Becky hold the championship and then drop it to Bayley, because obviously she took her out. So I think that's the plan, probably for like SummerSlam, something like that. We then got the United States Championship Fatal 4-Way. I most expect Jacob Fatu to retain, which of course will not be surprising in the slightest. He only just won the championship. My sort of dark horse pick, though, is for Drew McIntyre. My Drew McIntyre is the dark horse pick. The reason why he's my dark horse pick is I could see Solo Sikoa costing Jacob Fatu. I can see McIntyre getting a championship. He was moved to SmackDown to feud with Cody Rhodes in the WWE Championship. But then, of course, plans changed, and it was Cena turning heel. Cena winning the championship, therefore McIntyre's a heel. He's not going to face Cena at any points, so I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be totally surprised. That's my sort of my dark horse pick for the evening. And we're also going to see a murder live on a premium live event, because Gunther is going to face off against Pat McAfee. I'm convinced this has to be to write Pat McAfee off television. Otherwise, I don't really know the purpose. Otherwise, what other way is there to book this match? Gunther has to destroy Pat McAfee, and he can't be on commentary for ages. So like, what is it going to be? McAfee wins. They've said like they've established Gunther hasn't even ever lost back-to-back matches in his WWE career, including on NXT. He's only lost like a couple of times. So yeah, Gunther will destroy McAfee. Maybe Michael Cole gets involved and takes a chop from Gunther. If that does happen, depending on what time of the night it is, I may get complaints from the neighbors, because I will laugh my ass off. If that happens, I will laugh my ass off. I don't know how he'll be able to then do the main event or do the rest of the show, Michael Cole, but it will be hilarious. So I'm actually quite curious. I'm curious about that one. It must be said. I'm curious. So those are the matches. In terms of the show, it's now just starting on Netflix, as we'll get to the WWE Then Now Forever. Instead, we just got the shot of St. Louis. Maybe I'm getting a bit cynical here, folks. Maybe I'm getting a bit cynical. And we got 50 people watching. So if you haven't already, click the like button. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. Maybe I'm getting a bit cynical. But now, basically, the way WWE starts shows, of course, is they'll have shots of the city and then shots of people arriving. Whereas initially, that was quite fun. But now I'm quite bored of it. I don't know. There's just something I like about the old-fashioned, play the show intro and have a load of fireworks go off instead of seeing them arrive at the arena. But I suppose that's 2025 for you. There's Becky Lynch, the man, arriving at Backlash in St. Louis. And there's the Viper. Look, Randy Orton. He's got a is that a WrestleMania 34 shirt on as well? What a reaction. Yeah, so WrestleMania 34 shirt. Classic. Late predictions. Get your late predictions in the chat. Star-Lord's in there, one of our members as well. Got a green badge. Says, big up everyone. Yes, I was watching the pre-show previously on the W YouTube channel. It's now, depending on where you are in the world, of course, it's currently on Netflix internationally. In the United States, it's streaming on Peacock. And then also, I guess, everything else. I don't know, depending on what the broadcast deals are. Most of the time, it's Netflix internationally. Like I said, Peacock in the United States. As far as if that's going to change, I don't think so anytime soon. I mean, from what the TKO people were suggesting, that they actually wanted to renew with Peacock in the US. So, I mean, I suppose if they were going to move that element of their streaming to Netflix, they would be looking for more money, you would think, from Netflix, and that wasn't included in the original deal. I suppose they could always amend it, but we shall see. Time will tell. As they go through the intro package, the open, if you will, for WWE Backlash. As already, we're nearly at 50 likes, only 8 likes away. If you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe as well whilst you're at it. Of course, new subscribers should appear here. And also, we'll see when you do subscribe, the number will tick over as we get closer to 22K on that road to 25. As we are going to see Cena versus Orton one last time. James says, what did you think of the build-up to Backlash then? A little bit lackluster? I did think so. But I think that's been... There you go. That's the pyro I'm looking for. Got to start a show with pyro. How can you not? I did think it was a bit lackluster, James, but I think that's probably just WWE in 2025 so far. That's the word, is kind of lackluster. I think the one proper big moment this year in WWE was the Cena heel turn at Elimination Chamber. That was like the wow. But everything else has been a bit flat. A couple of matches at WrestleMania were good, obviously. Main event of night one, very, very good. What are we starting off with? Well, we're starting off with the United States Championship. LA Knight comes out. Big reaction for the megastar, former United States champion, of course. Here we go. Get your predictions in. It's a fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. I mean, I'm going to go with Fatu. I'm going to go with Fatu to retain. But like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if it's a bit of a McIntyre. LA Knight. Of course, the US Championship always got Fatal 4-Way, always got good pacing to match his Fatal 4-Way. You don't have to have the drop downs. You can just keep getting one person in, one person out. But this should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for this one. Championship on the line, indeed. Slick's going with Fatu. M. Bison says the booking has been mid for a while. I do tend to agree. It has been. It feels like, obviously when they switched to Triple H in 2022 was red hot. 2023 was really, really big. 2024 with the Rock stuff and the Cody stuff was massive, but it feels like just sort of after WrestleMania 40, they've kind of struggled to find not their groove, because it's difficult because they've been doing record business. So how can you say they're not doing well? But there have been questionable booking decisions, shall we say? Here comes McIntyre. The question is, folks, how many ad integrations are we getting on this show? We were counting them for WrestleMania, weren't we? We were counting the ad integrations. As here comes the Scottish Warrior. A lot of fire there. McIntyre wearing this sort of greenish attire this evening. He's not held a championship since WrestleMania 40. And we were on badges check last time, weren't we? We were on badges check last time. Or patches check last time. I don't know if there are any patches this evening. I'm not sure. Is there a pay-per-view patch still? I think there might be. But Drew doesn't look happy that he's in a fatal four-way match. Matty Ladd says, just here to see McAfee get choked out. And Ayan says, Triple H without the bloodline equals uncomfortable conversations. Wow. Maybe conversations that we need to have at some point. I thought at one point he was going to set LA Knight on fire there. Bloody hell. For a second, it looks like that was going to go very badly for LA Knight. My goodness. And here comes Damian Priest. Of course, the only person not to hold the United States Championship previously in their career in this match is Drew McIntyre. There is the former El Campeon. David Burke says, no patch now, only when you debut on Raw or SmackDown. Right, I see. Because I saw there's Raw and SmackDown debut patches. I wasn't sure if there was like a PLE, or was that just a WrestleMania specific thing? Maybe that was just a WrestleMania specific thing. SNM says, you good, Owen? I'm all good, my friend. I appreciate you joining us this evening. Says, what we saying, Fatu to win? I'm gonna lean towards Fatu. Like I said, I wouldn't be totally stunned if it was McIntyre, but I don't think, given how protective they have been with Jacob Fatu and his booking, I can't see him dropping the championship just after winning it at WrestleMania. That would be a bit of a surprise, wouldn't it? The Braid says pay-per-view again. That was quick. Nothing has happened but in between. You're right. It's been very quick as far as what's happened in between. I mean, it does feel like, again, with this sort of the Orton Cena build, it's largely Orton just showing up and hitting the RKO on John Cena. And them sort of feeling like, I don't really have to tell a story. It's fine. It can just be RKO'd a bunch of times. And they've gone, all right. I mean, the thing is as well, and this maybe feels like they're coasting on this, is that it's Cena's last appearance in all of these cities. The shows are going to sell out like that. So they're kind of like, it doesn't really matter. Well, here comes the Samoan Werewolf. I mean, he is such a star. It is not even funny. Look at this. I mean, I can't even call him a man. This monster. He's got the US Championship around his neck. He cuts a promo. He's got the look. I mean, he's in the best shape of his career as well. If you saw him in MLW, he is considerably leaner and lighter than he was back then. I mean, when he was in MLW, he's over 300 pounds. Now he's definitely under. He's doing moonsaults. He's doing dives. He's doing everything. He's just got it. Absolutely it. I mean, I think there's not many guys on the WWE roster right now that haven't been world champions where you go, this guy is going to be a world champion within the next year or so. Jacob Fatu is one of those guys. You know, like the way we used to say about Gunther about a year or so ago, we used to go, Gunther, he's going to be a world champion in the next 18 months. Like, it's going to happen. That's what it's like with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is money in the bank. And you would say that maybe the one error with Jacob Fatu, which was putting him in Solo Sikoa's bloodline, because and there were reports of this at the time saying WWE was weary that Fatu would outshine Solo Sikoa. That's exactly what happened. Solo Sikoa's main event in SummerSlam last year. He's getting pinned in random tags on SmackDown now. But that's what happens when you've got someone as talented as Jacob Fatu. You can't hold that talent down. Bell rings were underway. And the crowd likes Jacob Fatu. Loud chants for Jacob Fatu. So LA Knight goes after the Samoan Werewolf. Damian Priest goes after Drew McIntyre. Of course, it was the two WrestleMania matches paired off against each other here. I'll tell you what, the crowd's absolutely red hot in St. Louis. Look at Fatu. Oof. Just throws LA Knight into the corner. Oh, Fatu just bouncing his head off the ring post. And a neck breaker by LA Knight. Oh, ducks a Damian Priest clothesline. There's a back suplex. LA Knight, he went for that sort of drop kick. Sort of grazed McIntyre in the process. Slingshot. And there's slingshot shoulder tackle by Fatu. As Joe Blackman says right there, if you haven't already, click the like button. We've got 60 people watching. We're nearly at 60 likes, which is fantastic. Click the like button. Be sure to subscribe. You can see right there, we're at 21,513 subs. As L.A. Knight. Caught. Get ready. Oh. Priest went for a South of Heaven. But it didn't work out. Oh, double elbow drop by LA Knight. He's on fire. Oh, Samoan drop attempt by Fatu. Oh, reverse DDT. That was nice. Not even a one. Jacob Fatu, he doesn't do 2 counts. Once again, big chance for Jacob Fatu. Oof, there's a thrust. Big headbutt as well by Fatu. Right hand, couple of right hands. Oh, that was a big right hand by Priest. Just leveled him. Oh, look at that. That was a bit of a tag team maneuver there. Kind of a version of a total elimination. And now Priest and Knight, throwing Fatu into the ring post. Every man for himself, but strange bedfellows, strange alliances. Oh, wow. This rings the bell. Oh, what a throw by McIntyre. Spine buster by McIntyre. Now he's in control. As James says, good crowd. Absolutely. Very good crowd. These guys are loud in St. Louis. Oh, Fatu, quarter of a neck breaker. And get ready for a McIntyre kip up. Shades of HBK. 275 pounds. So you can do that. Oh, clothesline. Oh, super kick by Jacob Fatu. Okay, I'm just getting LA Knight out of the ring. Oh, there's a kick by Damian Priest. I mean, everything's getting a big reaction from the crowd. Oh, Priest. Frankensteiner. Wow. Braun Breaker would be happy. Look at this. Oh, what a flatliner. That was a nasty landing for LA Knight too. Oh, double axe handle, jumping up on the steps for a bit of momentum. Red One says, my Netflix is on 144p. Thanks, Virgin Media. I don't miss those days. I tell you, I don't miss those days. As the crowd in St. Louis says they want tables. Old school. Oh, turned it into a crossbody. Oh, McIntyre. Oh, lariat turned Jacob Fatu inside out. There's a big reverse splash in the corner. Elbow to LA Knight. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Beautiful kick by Damian Priest. I tell you what, there's been a great pace to this match. Real good pace to this one. And Damian Priest. Oh, my goodness me. A pop-up Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu on the barricade on Damian Priest. That was nasty. And this man is a psycho. Look at his face. And now, look at Fatu and McIntyre staring each other across the ring. Look at this. McIntyre, Fatu just staring a hole through each other. Neither's backing down. They haven't taken their eyes off each other. Look at this. They're taking their time with this moment. Oh, right hand by McIntyre. Got some boos and yes. I hope this crowd stays this hot for the main event. I think it will, because again, just equity. There's equity there. But for this crowd, they are fired up. Oh, thrust right to the throat of Jacob Fatu. And there's that running shoulder tackle. Get ready. Pop up. Boom. Pop up Samoan drop. And now, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, hip attack in the corner. Shades of Umaga. Now what's he doing? I mean, McIntyre's just out. We may be thinking... I mean, I thought he was thinking moonsault. He's not. Crowd are chanting, this is awesome. Crowd are chanting, this is awesome. Jacob Fatu's shaking his head. Is he saying you haven't seen anything yet? I mean, he plays that. Oh, thumb in the eyes. Look at that. Right in the eyes. No disqualifications. Can do anything he wants. McIntyre's thinking superplex. Oh, LA Knight stops McIntyre on the top rope. I think we're in position for the McIntyre. He's going to come up and he's going to throw. Stomps to the chest. Oh, LA Knight just with the knee to the midsection there. Now what's LA Knight thinking? Oof. Fatu sends LA Knight down. What's he thinking? He's going to go for a splash. Fatu's he's trying to get to his feet. What the hell? Oh, but he's back up. That is insane. That I can't even explain what happened. That was so quick. Oh my! This guy's insane. This guy is absolutely insane. Jacob Fatu is a madman. This is I can't even explain what's happened. Oh my God! Swanton by Jacob. Oh, BFT. Uh-oh. South of Heaven by Damian Priest to LA Knight. A Claymore. Oh, Damian Priest fell down. 2. Oh, McIntyre breaks it up. Oh my God, what a sequence. What a sequence. I mean, everyone's down. I can't even up to speed with what happened with there. Oh my goodness me. I mean, McIntyre gets up. He threw Fatu into a swanton. Fatu immediately gets up, hits a hip attack, and everyone hits their finishers. It was just a madness. Absolute madness. What a match. This is one hell of an opener. Crowd are really helping as well because they're red hot for this. I mean, Jacob Fatu, he's a madman. He's a madman. Absolute madman. And now what's he doing? Now what's he doing? Oh, big reverse elbow by McIntyre. Future shock. Future shock DDT. Oh, LA Knight. Blunt force trauma. No. Well, he kicked Fatu out the ring. There's a future shock DDT. Again, the pace of this one, the pace of this is just incredible. Look at the speed. McIntyre's going to go for Claymore. Claymore, bang, just kicked LA Knight's head off. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. Oh, Damian Priest pulls the referee. Priest, it just gave Drew McIntyre an up yours. And once again, Priest has screwed McIntyre. And now they're brawling at ringside. Oh my God. They've just thrown each other into the timekeeper's area. That was a nasty. Fatu, there's space. There's space. Headbutt. Oof. And again, it's a headbutt after headbutt. Here we go. He said it. Yeah, I mean. Oh my God. Oh, he missed. Now LA Knight to get back to his feet. LA Knight. Maybe he's going to go for the elbow. Hey. Oh, a jumping elbow. And he's going to do it again. Oh, another elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2, 4. That was very close. Very, very close. Well, look at Priest and McIntyre. They're fighting in the stands. I mean, they're fully in the fans. I mean, This says to me this could be like a dive into equipment or something. This is getting incredible. A madness is going to happen here, folks. A madness is about to happen. You can tell the camera shot they just had. What are they thinking? Oh, a Glasgow kiss. Oh God, what are they thinking? No. Oh, now it's the thumb in the eyes of McIntyre. Uh-oh. This might be south of heaven. And I don't think they're going to be going up. I think they're going to be going very far down. Oh, my good grief. Oh, my. South of heaven choke slam from the case to the floor through a couple of tables. That was a nasty, nasty landing for Drew McIntyre as well. He's holding his head. Priest down. Now, referees, officials are all coming out here. Look at this. Oh, good grief. What a match. So Priest is down. McIntyre's down. I mean, I have no idea what's going on in the ring currently. We've got close to 80 people watching. If you haven't already, click the like button. We're 1 like away from 60 likes. See if we can get to 70. Be sure to subscribe too. Oh, Fatu just bounced off the ring post. Oh, God. Now they're on the announce table. I mean, this has been pure chaos. I mean, this has been absolute chaos. Oh, LA Knight using the top of the announce table. Now, Fatu's going on the announce table. What the hell is going on? I mean, this one is completely got out of hand. What is LA Knight thinking? Fatu's spread across the table. Oh, look, Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa just pulled Jacob Fatu off the table. LA Knight looks furious. I did say I thought Solo Sikoa was going to get involved. I said I thought he might cost Fatu. What the hell? Oh, it's Jeff Cobb. It's Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb's here. Jeff Cobb. I think Jeff Cobb's just joined the bloodline. Jeff Cobb's arrived. Oh, he's just thrown the LA Knight into the... Oh, my God, he just squashed him. I wonder if we're going to get a tour of the islands. Now Jeff Cobb has just sent LA Knight into the ring. And what is this? Jacob Fatu looks confused and puzzled. What is going on here? He looks very, very confused. Looks like he isn't sure at all what to make of Jeff Cobb. Oh. And if you haven't seen Jeff Cobb wrestle, he's a madness too. And oh my goodness me, Fatu with the moonsault. 1, 2. And that is all she wrote. Jacob Fatu retains the United States Championship. But he looks very, very confused by the arrival of Jeff Cobb. But I tell you what, if this means we're getting Jacob Fatu versus Jeff Cobb, then I'm all for it. I'm very much all for it. Fatu versus Cobb? I'll have that. I'll have a bit of that. And look, Fatu, he's not leaving with Solo Sikoa and Jeff Cobb. And still we got this face-off. And Fatu just walks straight past him. But get your star ratings in for that match, by the way, as well. If you haven't already, get your star ratings in. Rate it out of 5. I'd probably give it, I'd give it, I don't know, a 4? 4 is a bit high, 3.75. Between that and 4, I mean, it was. I tell you what, it was the pacing of it was fantastic. I think obviously you've got a huge spot in the South of Heaven chokeslam through 2 tables. I think I'll probably give it a 4. I mean, the crowd loved it. We had everything. We also got a debut at the end of it too. Jacob Fatu retains. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not sure what you can miss, what you can, criticize that one for, to be honest with you. I think it's 4. I'm getting quite a lot of 4s in the chat here. The fan says 3.7. SNM says 4. Slick says 4. Jason says 4. Moglata says 4. Cactus says 4. Thriller 4. Joe Blackman says 4. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. I think that's probably fair. But if you have just tuned in, you have just joined us, Jacob Fatu is still the WWE United States champion. But thanks to the help of a debuting, yes, Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb, we knew that he had signed with WWE. He was on his way to WWE. All of the rumors, all the news suggested he was on his way to WWE. But indeed, yes, he is not only now with WWE, but he's on SmackDown and he's aligned with the new Bloodline. Yes, well, I guess are they called the Bloodline? I guess that's still, are they still called? But I don't know what they're still technically even called. But the point being is, yes, Jeff Cobb is in WWE, and that says to me we're building to Jeff Cobb versus Jacob Fatu. We're just a Night of Champions is coming at the end of June in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. CM Punk was featured in that advert. Does that mean Punk's actually going to go to Saudi? He said he would never. We've got nearly 100 people watching right now, which is fantastic, guys. If you haven't already, click the like button. See if we can get to close to 90 likes. But also be sure to subscribe as well. If you haven't seen Jeff Cobb, or you don't really know who Jeff Cobb is, he's best known for his time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He was with New Japan for like 7 years or something like that, or a long time. A couple of appearances in AEW as part of New Japan. Famously, he was on one of the first few episodes of AEW Dynamite. It was fighting for the Inner Circle, Chris Jericho's Inner Circle. Then also did a couple of other appearances, usually in Forbidden Door season. But he's very, very good. Power is what you would kind of expect. He does things you wouldn't necessarily expect someone his size or stature to be able to do. His finish is fantastic. Tour of the Islands. But he's not young though. He's, I think, early 40s. So I think he's having his big run right at the end of his career. We're 2 likes away from 70 likes, by the way. If you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe. Coming up next, we've got the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Women's IC title. I mean, to be honest, when it comes to this story that apparently was pitched by Becky Lynch herself, don't even get me started on it. don't even get me started on this whole. We're going to have Lyra Valkyria and Bayley for the women's compete for the women's tag team championships at WrestleMania. But they're going to pull Bayley from WrestleMania. She's not injured. We've just now got nothing for her. Becky Lynch is going to show up. They're going to win the titles, then lose them the very next night on Raw because the tag team titles don't matter. Becky's return matters. They're going to lose them the very next night on Raw, and all of that madness, Bayley getting pulled, switching the belts, and switching them back is all just because Becky Lynch has come back. And a lot of people were sort of going, calling her Becky Hogan, and a lot of people were looking at that going, why'd you have to be the sort of center of all of this? Why couldn't you just come back as a heel? Why couldn't you just, why did it have to be all this sort of, gaga, if you will, involved in it all? And she sort of hit back at that and said that she's back. She took a swipe at Mercedes Moné, didn't she? Calling paying $100 to be part of Mercedes Moné phone line or whatever. She would push back on being compared to Hogan, but who wouldn't in 2025? But I think the criticism of her and her reintroduction storyline was valid, and I think she wins tonight. By the way, I think she wins, and I think that's going to piss people off even more. The problem is when it comes to the Women's Intercontinental Championship, they haven't really done WWE a good job of sort of building up these titles. I wasn't sure that Lyra was the right person to be the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion anyway. I felt that they did a better job with Chelsea Green being the inaugural Women's United States Champion, and she had a good run with the championship. I wasn't a fan of them switching it to Zelina Vega because Zelina Vega every week is coming out to sort of kind of no reaction. And I just thought like Chelsea Green was actually building up that Women's US Championship, and the gimmick was good with the secret Hervis, etc. So for them to switch it that soon, I was like, I wasn't massively a fan of that. And then when it comes to the Intercontinental Championship, like I said, they've just not, I think, done the most amazing job with it. And I think they might think, well, put it on Becky, that gives it some credibility. Maybe she'll drop it to Bayley at some point, and they might do that. And I mentioned this in the Backlash kind of preview video that I did. People forget that towards the end of Becky Lynch's run, before she obviously her contract expired last year, they were just kind of sort of finding stuff for her to do that she hadn't really done before. So she's never won the NXT Women's Championship, so she goes back to NXT and wins the NXT Women's Championship, right? Tick that off. Well, I've won all the Women's Championship. I'll keep doing the tag team stuff. Well, I've never faced Trish before, so I'll face Trish. I can tick that off. Done that. I'll team with Lita. I don't team with Lita before as a women's tag, so I've done that. Tick that off. It's just kind of I've never been women's world champion before. Now I've done that. Tick that off. That's kind of what it is with Becky at this point. So I think that's what she'll do tonight. I think she'll win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And look, I'm a big fan of the Becky Lynch character, but in terms of her in-ring work, she's never been the best in-ring worker. She's never been the best in-ring worker, Becky Lynch. Strong point has always been on the microphone, character, personality. But her first singles match in WWE in a year. As we have 92 people watching. So if you haven't already, click the like button to see if we can get to 80 likes. We're 9 likes away from 80. As Becky Lynch poses in the middle of the ring, we await the champion. Of course, doesn't have the most amazing record against Lyra Valkyria. Michael Cole is doing the woos on commentary. This is the 5th defense for Valkyria. 7-1 record in one-on-one matches in 2025. She's coming out with her feathers. Woo! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! My voice doesn't go that high, so I can't really. Woo! It sounds very half-hearted, doesn't it? I think that Lyra should do the match with those feathers. I mean, just use it as a weapon. Or when you come off the top rope, you can be, you can fly. Bobby G says the man and the words a gimmick infringement. Somewhere Ric Flair is furious, just because he always is. Particularly when Becky Lynch comes out, he's always fuming about that, isn't he? But the Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Bell rings. We are underway. As I mentioned, it was Lyra Valkyria who defeated Becky Lynch to win the NXT Women's Championship. And the collar on our attire backs Lyra up into the corner. Oh, look at this. Bit of a shoving match. Standing switch by Becky Lynch. There you go. Takedown. At least there aren't as many feathers as there were at WrestleMania. In the women's tag team match at WrestleMania, the feathers were just out of control. And Becky hits the ropes. Shoulder tackle. And Becky Lynch with a double bicep pose of that. Drop down. Oh. Leapfrog. Oh, look at that. Oh, crucifix. No. Rolls out. Nice arm drag by Becky Lynch. Now, Becky Lynch is... I tell you what, if Becky Lynch wants to work the crowd this evening, she will do the Hulk Hogan comeback. If she does it, I think the crowd will go crazy. If she fully does she starts Beckying up, does the dun, 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 big boot, and then a leg drop, then we'll know she means business. Then we'll know, okay, Becky Lynch means business here. What's Lyra going for here? Gonna go over reverse Boston Crab. Look at this. Ah. Look at this. Ah. Look at this. Yeah, Wade Barrett's right. It's painful and embarrassing. And now, oh, look at this. Surfboard submission. Just nasty, painful. Oh, and that's going to do it again. Oh, look at this. More surfboard. He's going to do it again. Not again. Oh. Oh, careful. And now kicks out. There's a lot of surfboards, isn't there? Good grief. Beautiful Northern Light suplex with the bridge. Kicks out. Look at Lyra Valkyria talking some smack. Oh, misses a right hand. Oh, step up Enziguri there as well. Ah. Lyra with a drop kick sends back through the middle rope. And I tell you what, as well, folks, you see how dominant Lyra Valkyria is right now. She's definitely losing. If anything, it's confirmed it more to me. I'm like, oh, she's definitely losing. They're trying to make her look strong. It's never a good sign. When you've been watching it long enough, you already know the conversations backstage where you go, right, she's losing tonight, but how do we protect Lyra? How do we protect her? Like, how do we? Scars is coming. Now, Becky Lynch, some right hands. Getting some boos, and Becky's mean mugging. She's making the sign of the Intercontinental Championship. And now, look at this. Just smearing Lyra's face into the canvas. Cover, one, kicks out. Becky Lynch has got a bit of a bloody elbow. That's what happens if you don't wear elbow pads, folks. That's why they always say you should wear elbow pads, you should wear knee pads. Protect yourself. Oof. And you always got to make sure you wear wrestling boots, not trainers. You roll an ankle, break an ankle. Now, Becky Lynch seemingly in control. Nathaniel says, we've got color. I wonder if we get any in the main event tonight. Oof. Misses splash in the corner. Oh, so does Valkyria. Oof. Kick to the throat. Bexploder suplex. Cover. Shoulders up, one. And kicks out. Hey, Jessica Carter, referee. Shoulders up. Pin your opponent properly, Becky. Got to do it properly. Bobby G says, Becky wearing the crimson mask, but on her elbow. Yes. And Ridwan says, Tony Hawk says the same thing. I saw a video earlier of Bam Margera. It's going to be in the upcoming Tony Hawk game. He's going to be back in the game. It was good to see. I was a big Tony Hawk fan on PS1. Oof, baseball slide sends Valkyria to the floor. Oof. You can see Randy Orton's wife, Kim, at ringside there. Oof. Who is that? That's Lyra's fiance. Oh, and it just pissed off. I thought they were going to say it's Lyra's brother or something like that. I was not expecting fiance. I'm not going to say anything. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Slap to the face. Oh, look at this. Becky with some slaps of her own. Oh, rolls through. What's this, Lyra? What is this? Oh, like a version of like a shell shock. Of course, that's what it's all for. The Women's Intercontinental Championship. Valkyria, the first and only Women's Intercontinental Champion. Clothesline. There's another one. Oh, kick to the gut. Oh, misses with a clothesline. Oh, look at that. Beautiful cartwheel, stepper benziguri. Oh, look at that. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Oh, Becky Lynch kicks out. There's nothing wrong with collecting comic books, Joe Blackman. Nothing wrong with that. I can see mine on the shelf. They're graphic novels, not comic books. Graphic novels. If anyone ever asks, are they comic books? They're graphic novels. As Valkyria seemingly in control at the moment. Oof. Forearm by Lynch. There's a kick. And we've got dueling chants for Lynch and Valkyria. Get a superplex. What is this? Oh, superplex from the middle rope. Two. Oof. Bobby G says, like wrestling toys, no, they're action figures. Well, I prefer them to be called collectibles. They're collectibles. Collectibles. They can be sold for, future price. So they're actually investments. If you ever, really. As Valkyria back to her feet, pulls Becky up on the shoulders. Okay, that standing switch. Roll through. Oh, another roll through. Becky. Oh, she tried to grab the ropes. You cheated. You cheater. Becky Lynch tried to cheat. Oof. Cover. Two. Oh, kicks out. James says, but we actually ever sell them, though. Well, you never know. You never know. I did, to be fair, I did. I had a very, at one point in my life, I don't anymore, but at one point in my life, I did have a very extensive collection of action figures. But, you grow up in that, don't you? So, I don't even know. I think, a bunch of them got sold at the end. Becky gets back to her feet. Going for a manhandle slam. Nope. Oof. Oh, Valkyria goes into the turnbuckle. He went for that kick. Oh, and sent Becky over the top rope. She's kind of got caught on it. Oh, look at that. A dive over the top rope by Valkyria. Oh, look at that leg drop across the back of the neck. Let's go for 1, 2. Oh, she hesitated. She hesitated. Oh, Moonsault. Oh, got the knees up. The classic, she didn't get all of it. Went for the leg drop. And she wasn't sure she was going to go for the... And then she went for the moonsault, got the knees up. Now both trying to get to their feet. What is Becky Lynch doing? What was she doing for a second? She had her shoulders out of socket. Second match in a row. We've got the boos and yes. We're going to get this a lot tonight, by the way. Oh, kick to the gut by Becky Lynch. Backslide. Oh. Now she's going to go for disarmer. Disarmer. Oh. Oh, what? Lyra. Armbar of her own. She only did the disarmer of her own. Cover. No. Now Becky Lynch. Disarmer. Disarmer. This might be it. Will she tap? No. Roll. Kicks out. Oh no, she rolled through. She rolled through. 2 shades of Eddie Guerrero versus The Rock. Manhandle slam. That's going to be it. Oh, she kicked out. I thought that would be it. I thought that would be it. Wow, she threw her best shot at Lyra Valkyria. It wasn't enough. Crowd are chanting, "This is awesome." Becky Lynch looks like she doesn't know what she's going to do. Ridwan says, the best thing in the early 2000s, Beyblades. I think everyone had them. And Beyblade Arena. And Yu-Gi-Oh cards used to have them as well. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Beyblade, add Doctor Who cards as well. Obviously, football stickers. Now, what's Becky going for? Uh-oh. Becky Lynch going for the chair. Uh-oh. Oh, Becky Lynch nearly went into it. Oh, German suplex. Oh, spin kick. Moonsault. 2. Kicks out. Oof. Big up to Lauren with the contribution. No message, but thank you very much. We've hit 2 out of 10 on the Super Chat goal this evening. There was the one earlier from Jason, and now Lauren with the seconds. We've got close to 90 people watching. If you haven't already, click the like button. See if we can get it to 80 likes on the road to 100. See right there, we're at 21,514 subscribers. Oh, did you go to it? Oh, another manhandle slams. That's going to be it. 2. Oh, she kicked out again. She kicked out of the finish twice. It's trying to send her into the top turn. Cool. Now she's going to go to try and grab the pad. Oh. Oh, Nightwing. 2. Oh, kicks out. Wow, she kicked out and also she pulled the count. Becky Lynch definitely winning, isn't she? Definitely winning. How much are they protecting Lyra at the moment? She's kicked out of 2 manhandle slams, 2, and they made sure she didn't actually kick out of the finish. The referee was distracted, so she would have kicked out the finish. She's definitely Becky Lynch winning. Definitely. Goes for another Nightwing. Oh, rolls through. Oof. Getting a lot of time. Thumb to the eye. I went for manhandle. Oh, roll up again. Oh, she did it. She won. And now she's just attacking her. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't win. Lyra retained and Becky Lynch just beating the shit out of her. And now the disarmer. Well, I can't say I didn't see that finish coming. But that's how you lose, but you don't lose. She literally 1, 2, 3, and also she's still breaking her arm. And look at still, and Adam Pearce is getting involved. So the champion retained the title, but it's still all about Becky Lynch. It's still all about her, isn't it? It's everything. It's all about Becky. But look, Lyra retained the title. Get your star ratings in as well. I give it a 3. I give it a 3. I give it a 3. And Becky Lynch now just going back with her head down. But Lyra retains the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Cactus gives it a 3. Slick gives it a 3. Nathaniel with a 3. Simon with a 2. James says 2.7. I got 2.7. 2.5. Sid gives it a 2.7. Jay gives it a 2.5. I still think eventually Becky will win that Women's Intercontinental title. But it was a good pay-per-view match. Good pay-per-view match. So I give it about a 3. Maybe did it need to go as long as it did? Maybe not. Joe says 2.5 and then actually downgrades it to a 2. Ray 2.8555555. Appropriate for this channel. We're 1 like away from 80 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. But Lyra holds up her championship. She's certainly selling the eye. As we get a WWE 2K advert at the moment. Just looking at the Triple H has just posted on social media. He says, if you don't know, you will. Jeff Cobb is here. If you are just joining us, yes, Jeff Cobb makes his WWE debut earlier on tonight at Backlash. Get involved in the United States Championship Fatal 4-Way. I haven't been able to watch this WWE LFG because it's not broadcast over here, is it? As far as I'm aware. But it's kind of a weird one because it's a reality show, but it's scripted reality. They're all actually competing for an NXT contract, even though they're all actually under contract to NXT. So it's a bit like, oh, yeah, I don't really. It's not like the old school Tough Enough back in the day. Oh, what a show that was. Yes, Tough Enough. You know, you're getting old when Maven's got like a very popular YouTube channel. He was the first ever winner of Tough Enough. I remember watching that show. Oh my God. That was an advert for SummerSlam. Of course, that's taking place at MetLife Stadium. I wonder what's coming up next. At WWE Backlash in St. Louis, Missouri. Look at that. Look at them facing each other in OVW. Ohio Valley Wrestling. The Prototype versus Randy Orton. Most recent match, 2017, 8 years ago. That was on the road to WrestleMania 33. Oh. The paper tear graphic, it reminds me of old school United View. We went through a paper tear phase. If you ask just Josh Media Graphics Group Visual Ninja, he'll tell you about the paper tear phase. Some of our old thumbnails were very paper tear. I think most channels at some point have gone through a paper tear phase. Coming up next, we've got the Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Dominick Mysterio to defend his Intercontinental Championship against Penta. Now, the question is, I suppose, is I had Penta to lose. Oh, I did have a title change this evening. I thought Becky would win, and that was my title change for the evening. So given that Lyra's retained and Becky didn't win the Women's Intercontinental Championship, is there going to be a title change, or are we just not going to get one this evening? Because I think as Double A says there, I think everyone's going to retain tonight. I don't see a title change. Definitely not in the main event. Not in this one. I'd be really surprised. So, yeah, I don't really see how that one's gonna go. No title change. Yeah, I agree. Slick says no title change. Jamie says you guaranteed 3 times that Becky was winning, mate. So maybe give up predicting forever. Fair play, Jamie. I saw you put that about 10 times in the chat. You know, I've read it now. So he got his few seconds there. So that's nice. As 30 minutes into his reign, he says he was the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Although I did see something. I did see something. Apparently, Penta was like third highest merch seller during WrestleMania weekend. Nick Khan was saying, which is very impressive. Very, very impressive. They got Bobby G's always contributing and getting involved in these watch-alongs. Says, got to run an earlier appointment for the kid. Keep up the good work, Owen. Have a good night, folks. Big up Bobby G. Appreciate you. As I said, he's always putting in the super chats. He was a big contributor during WrestleMania weekend as well. Big up Bobby G. Appreciate you putting the super chat in. And hope the appointment goes all good tomorrow. Jay says, Finn screws Dom. I don't really want to get in their personal life, to be honest, Jay. But the match, I think Dom retains. Again, my prediction was that the Judgment Day get involved. They allow Dom to retain. And after the match, they attack Penta. And out comes Rey Fenix. And then we're getting like Judgment Day versus Lucha Brothers. I think maybe. I mean, I know they're on separate brands, but, you know, brands don't mean anything, really. But as I said, Penta, since he's debuted, is really popular, selling a ton of merch. Obviously gets a great reaction. His entrance theme has already been tweaked. Was it the guitarist from Tool now does it? One thing's for certain, both the Lucha Brothers got unbelievable entrances now, don't they? Here comes Penta. And he's got it's blue attire on this evening. Got the pyro behind him. He's doing the walk. He's a smooth operator. I think the only sad thing about Penta is that, you know, he's coming to WWE when he's, I think he's like late 30s. He might even be in his 40s at this point. Again, he's been around for a while, and he's had some hellacious matches. Like I said, obviously, I know a lot of people will know his best work in obviously in AEW as a tag team, but his matches in Lucha Underground or his matches in AAA, there's that shot where he's holding up someone's mask and half his mask has been ripped off. He's got blood all over his face. Oh, unbelievable. And he's got a torn bicep. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well. We're at 82 likes. And we're currently at 21,515. I think Penta's the example, isn't he? Just can't sort of charisma and just having that just initial cool factor. You just can't teach that. Like that kind of part of it. You've either got it or you don't. And he's always had that cool look, cool feel. It's a great presentation. And here comes Dirty Dom. And he's accompanied by the entirety of the Judgment Day. Minus Raquel and Liv, obviously. Oh, they're not following him to the ring. What's incredible with Dirty Dom as well is you forget, because he's obviously been around for so long, and obviously you've known him as a kid appearing on WWE television. Dom's only 28. He's not even anywhere near his peak. And if he has the longevity like his father in pro wrestling, then my goodness me, what a career he'll have. And he's stayed relatively injury-free, hasn't he? It'll be an interesting one, this. Because, I mean, the thing is with Dom as well, he's not the most amazing worker, is he? You know what I mean? He's not the most amazing worker. He's good, but still a way to go. But it's the character, isn't it? Bell rings, we are underway. As we are one like away from 85 likes. Oh, drop kick. Sends Dom into the corner. These right hands. Oh, ducks. And a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Oh, went for a kick. Oof. There is a Hurricane Rana by Dominick Mysterio. Goes for the corner. Oh, I tell you what, that actually caught his face. Oh, backstabber. Oof. And Dominic kicks out. So Penta legitimately just kicked him in the face when he was up on that turnbuckle there for a second. Crowd are chanting him for Dirty Dom. That is one thing that I will say with the European crowd is they did the whole da 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 da, and I'm like, oh wow! He hit a tope into a DDT. That is unbelievable. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. That was very impressive. Now he's doing the Penta walk. It's very impressive. Oh, uh-oh. Not gonna. Oh, look at these two trading chops. Oh. Yeah, James is right. Shutting me up with that worker comment. Absolutely. And now Dom putting Penta back in the ring. Got dueling chants of let's go Penta and let's go Dirty Dom. I mean, fair play to... And there's the helo by Mysterio. One thing he's really good at, Dom, is the way he can manipulate a crowd. You know, his pantomiming. He's got the crowd right there in the palm of his hand, doesn't he? And he's dressed like a cow. But he's definitely. Oof. Penta grabs the bottom rope. Now he's got these sort of side headlock. The crowd's still red hot, like I said, for the main event. My hope would be that they'll be like that for the main event. I think they will. Hometown guy and John Cena. Penta hits ropes. Oh, kick. Look at that. Sling blade. Spins Dom face first into the canvas. Like a Penta. He's going to the top rope. Where's he going for here? What is he thinking? This could be madness. Oh, crossbody to the outside of the ring. And Penta does look to be in a bit of pain. It still seems so crazy, doesn't it, with WWE saying, like, Penta one-time Impact World Champion, also AAA Latin American champion. As the referee count of 6. Look at Penta. His referee was definitely checking on him. Oh, kick to the gut. Here we go. More verticals. Oh, managed to get out of it. Oof. There we go. 619. Oh, it misses. Oof. There's a kick to the gut. Penta. Oh, version of a crucifix bomb. Oh, Penta. Nearly got the 2, but Dominick kicks out. Penta does look to be in a bit of pain. Look at that crossbody. Oof. Drop kick. Oh, Oblivion. It's Oblivion. It's Oblivion. Oof. I hate when referees do that. You saw it then, he kind of pulled it. Yeah, Penta is like ref definitely pulled it. Oof. Penta definitely moving gingerly. Oh, as a chop. Oh, big boot by Dirty Dom. Oh, he was going for a suplex. Penta gets a kick right to the head of Mexican Destroyer. Oh, Mexican Destroyer around the apron. Here comes Carlito. There's the Judgment Day. Jada McDonough and Finn Balor. Oh, Finn, he's taking his time. He's taking his time. And a referee caught him. Oh, it was a heck of a pop for you and out of here, wasn't it? Uh-oh. Penta's thinking a dive. Oh my God. My goodness me. Even if he is injured, that was one hell of a dive by Penta. Good grief. Look at him. He can barely move. Oh, there's a super kick. Now, Finn, he's trying to get back in the ring. It's El Grande Americano. And he hit him. He hit him with the loaded mask. It's El Grande Americano. Frog splash. Well, and there he is. El Grande Americano. God. Well, you would think then maybe this is leading to a match in AAA, isn't it? It's got to. It's got to. Mask versus mask. We're going to get a mask versus mask match in Mexico, aren't we? Mask versus mask. Penta versus El Grande Americano. A big Triple Mania event in Mexico. It's got to be going towards that. And there was the loaded mask. course, El Grande Americano defeated Rey Fenix at WrestleMania. But this is leading to AAA. If you haven't already watched your star ratings for that, I'd probably give it like 2.5. I don't think there's anything to write home about, to be honest. I think I'm going to maybe get 2.5. Maybe that's a bit harsh, but like I said, I don't think it was a huge amount to write home about. It was fine for what it was, really, I think. We're 1 like away from 90 likes, by the way. If you haven't already, click the like button and be sure to subscribe whilst you're at it. What have we got here? S&M says 3. Nathaniel gives it 3.2. Ray says 3.65. Slick says 2.5. Simon gives it a 2. James says it gives it a 5. Perfect. Cactus gives it 2.75. 2.4. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it was a huge amount to write home about, to be honest with you. But I do think we're probably, the whole purpose of the El Grande Americano gimmick is that he's going to get a mask at some point because it's Chad Gable. I think they're probably going to build some kind of mask versus mask match. I wondered if that's what they were going to go with Rey Mysterio. I thought they might go for that for WrestleMania. But then with AAA, the acquisition of AAA being announced over WrestleMania weekend, it makes sense they would probably do that in AAA in Mexico and have a big, mask versus mask match. And then obviously Gable gets El Grande Americano gets a mask, and it's revealed that it's Chad Gable. But obviously Rey Mysterio is injured, so now it might be Penta actually taking that spot. Perhaps that's what they're going to do. Oh, it's UFC 315. Is that tonight? So that's why these events are at this time, because then later on you watch the UFC event. Monday we're going to have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor on Raw. Red One says it's on now. War Raiders are going to be facing American Made. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez and Julia tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. Oh, excuse me, Monday. Well, technically tomorrow. And CM Punk will be on Raw. There you go. There's the announcement. World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul on NBC. 10 likes away from 100. 40 years ago, May 1985. Cowboy Bob Orton versus Hulk Hogan. When you hear that, Hulk Hogan on the screen, he's getting booed. Shock. Mr. T, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Of course, John Cena versus Randy Orton. Still to come this evening. Only one more match before the main event. It's next up is going to be Gunther versus Pat McAfee. But before then, one more match. Oh, we've got some promotion. We've got some promotion, folks, of course. Karate Kid Legend section. I know you guys were wondering. Coming up next, I mentioned it at the start. We are about to witness, folks, a murder. It is going to be former World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus Pat McAfee. Yes, we're about to see a murder, folks. My prediction was that obviously not only is Gunther going to win, but this surely is how Pat McAfee gets written off television. Obviously gets him ready for college game day and all that kind of stuff. So that's what my prediction would be. Surely Gunther wouldn't lose to Pat McAfee. Surely. I mean, unless, I don't know, there would be some kind of surprise. I mean, does Michael Cole get involved or something? I don't know. But we'll see. Is this how, obviously, there's been the talks about Goldberg coming out and maybe Goldberg getting involved, and it's going to lead to Goldberg versus Gunther. Maybe that's what it is. I could see. Maybe they could go that, or like I said, this is just to write McAfee off TV. We shall see. We shall see, indeed. I'm very curious to see how it goes. Very, very curious. As we're 9 likes away from 100 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. And also be sure to subscribe. I still want Michael Cole to take a chop. I think that'll be hilarious. Well, when it looked like he was going to choke out Michael Cole, I was going, oh my God. That was hilarious. My favorite thing with this angle, too, was when Gunther's choking out Pat McAfee, and there's a large portion of security holding Pat McAfee's show back. Like, there was a significant portion of people preventing Pat McAfee's show from getting involved. But I've forgotten who the hell Pat McAfee is. It's funny because when you see McAfee at WrestleMania back in 2022, he looks significantly slimmer than he is now. But he says he's been getting in good shape. He says his cardio's good and he's been taking bumps. So, but going up against Gunther's, it's another level. This is. I tell you, I am excited for it. I'm excited for it because I'm just curious. I'm curious about where they're going to go with it. Because the reality should be that Gunther absolutely just destroys Pat McAfee. The reality is this one should only last. This one should only last like a minute. That's what should happen. Whether or not it will, we'll see. It's his second match against a former world champion. What was his other match against a former world champion? That's the question. I mean, McAfee's got a shirt on that says "motherfucker." And Bison, you're correct. It was the other one was against Vince. This is going to be very interesting how they're going to go with this. Well, Michael Cole, you can say what you want. You are not going to win. He's not going to win. Maybe it leads to Wade Barrett getting involved. Wade Barrett getting involved. That'll be something. Be good to see a bull hammer or something. That'll be good. Because again, this should last a minute. Destroys him. It probably won't know. But you never know. Of course, McAfee, he's had matches at SummerSlam, WrestleMania. Looks ready, looks fired up. Michael Cole got his jacket off. Here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion. Here we go. Look, he's laughing. He's laughing. I mean, like I said, if like Goldberg came out and got involved, then that's the only justifiable way. That's the only justifiable way that Gunther loses this. Surely that can be the only way. But I am curious. Joe Blackman's challenged me to a wrestling match. Well, hopefully after the Europa League final, I'm going to have that. I'm going to have the Man United WWE Championship. I've committed to buying it. Michael Cole saying, "Come on, Pat." We're 8 likes away from 100 likes. If you haven't already clicked the like button. Here we go. Look at McAfee. He's taking his shirt off. He never usually has the shirt off, McAfee. Crowd are chanting, "You tapped out." Gunther smile. I tell you what, McAfee taking his shirt off might be a bad idea, because when Gunther chops him for the first time, that might not have been the right move. Because McAfee, that chop on the flesh, that's not going to be for the faint of heart. Side headlock. Oh, just through Pat McAfee. Oh. McAfee just sort of realized what he was in for. Collar. Oh, no. He went for a collar and elbow tie up. Gunther just caught his arm. Oof. And now, look at this. Look at this. Just playing with him. Just playing with him. Oh, tries to roll through. Oh, look at that. Little nip up. Oh, he went for a chop and Pat McAfee trying to get out of the way. Got the crowd on their feet. They're on their feet. And by the way, this is what's mad about Pat McAfee is he genuinely doesn't need to do this because he's a very wealthy man. Former NFL punter. Obviously, he's got a massive deal with ESPN for his show, his daily radio show. In addition to that, just College Game Day. Like, he's a very wealthy man. And look at that, just patted him. He just patted back. Oh, right hand. Oh, he tripped. He's trying to come over the top rope and he tripped. Oh. He got one chop. One chop. Maybe got a bit overexcited. Oh, the early. Oh. Oh, and look at these just kicks to the gut. He's trying to hit back. He just chopped Gunther. Oh, he chopped him twice. Gunther saying, come on, another one. Oh. He just ate 3 chops and then went bang. Oh, my God. Oh, good grief. And look at McAfee's chest. Oh. Is he going to do it again? Oh. 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 Oof. Nasty. Michael Cole's shot would just pin him and be done with it. Oh, how about McAfee? Oh, a kick. He's a punter. Oh, snap mat. Oh. Wade Barrett saying Premiership. The Premiership. Manchester United. The Premiership. Play good football. McAfee trying to. Oh, there we go. He's firing up. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. She kicked his head off. And go on, Michael Cole. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Michael Cole, get the ankle lock. Oh. Crowd are chanting, you tapped out. I don't know, he said, is this your guy? Oh. Oh, he slapped him. A German suplex release. This isn't going to go well. Now what's he going to do? Ah, there we go. Locked in the sleeper. This is going to be it. And McAfee, look, he's trying to get out of it. Oh, God. Another German suplex. Michael Cole was pleading with Gunther to end it. But it's not going to. He's now just toying with him. I mean, surely, does Michael Cole get involved? Oof. These forearms. Now what? Crowd are chanting for McAfee. He's trying to do a German suplex. Oof. There's McAfee. Oh, he went for a moonsault, landed on his feet. Oh, and a kick to the back. Oh. Look at that. Punt to the chest. Oh, it was a one. It was just a one. Look at this slap. Another slap. Another slap. Oh. Oof. Oh, God, he just slapped him. Oof. Look at these forearms. Look at these forearms. Look at this. Oh, there's a pump kick. A super kick. Oh. Oh. Power bomb. Michael Cole's going crazy. And there you go. Boston Crab. I think you're going to get out of this one, mate. Michael Cole. Michael Cole. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, my God. Oh, he's turned it into an STF. Crowd are chanting for Michael Cole. What is going on? Oh, no, he's grabbing Michael Cole. He's grabbing Michael Cole. He's got him. He's 58 years old, damn it. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. Oh, he's going to powerbomb him. Oh, McAfee kicked him. Oh, big boot by Gunther. Oh. Roll up. 1, 2. Oh. I tell you what, to be fair, Wade Barrett's doing an unbelievable job on solo commentary for this. Goes for a suplex. Oh, Michael Cole. He's got the foot. Oh. What the hell is going on? This is a madness. Oh, he's got the sleeper. He's got the sleeper. He's got the sleeper. Gunther. Oh my God, a lariat. McAfee lands on his head. Oh my God. And there you go. Locks in the sleeper. Surely he's going to pass out. Surely he's going to tap. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. It's going to be it. McAfee. No. He's fighting back. He's fighting back. He's fighting back. The hell is this? What is going on? What? He's getting out of it. He's hulking up. Oh, and then he goes down. That's going to be it. And they ring the bell. They ring the bell. Whew. Oh, Michael Cole's there, his head in his hands, Macaulay Culkin style. Well, that was better than it had any business being. Get your star ratings in for that one. 3.5, 3.75. I mean, that was pro wrestling. That was pro wrestling. It's about drama. It's about drama. It's about the crowd going nuts. It's about everyone getting involved. It's about stupidness and silliness. Oh, it had it all, didn't it? Had it all. Joe gives it a 3. Simon 3.5. Slick has 3. Nathaniel says 4.2. Sid gives it a 3.2. Matty Ladd 3. Matty Ladd says entertaining. It was entertaining. Definitely entertaining. Well, McAfee's not passed out yet. He's back now. He's on his. Michael Cole is helping McAfee back to his feet. Oh, look at that. It was a show of respect by Gunther. Oh. He didn't shake hands, but at least he showed respect. It's good. I'll tell you what, I enjoyed it. I mean, like I said, it's wrestling gaga. Bang, big lariat, and getting landed on his head. We're 7 likes away from 100 likes, guys. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be also sure to subscribe. As you can see right there, we're at 21,517 subscribers. We're 3 out of 10 on the Super Jack goal for this evening. Fair play to Pat McAfee, put himself on the line. Of course, and still to come, we've got the main event. We've still got the main event to come. Good grief. This is a Karate Kid movie. Yeah. JR says, heard Owens, Duck and Joe at preseason Mania. If they can put a deal together, it's about if they can get the right, compensation package, maybe if that's what the people are looking for, then maybe. But I've got a hefty fee. Yeah, got a hefty fee. I'm like Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock. One match a year, maybe WrestleMania. Depends on the money and the creative. That's what it depends on a lot of things. Perhaps. As we're seeing, Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly. Apparently. Worlds Collide is going to be a big, big show. AAA and WWE NXT crossing for the first time. And then Money in the Bank. Could be a busy day on Wrestling News 365. Oh, it will be a busy day on Wrestling News 365. We're doing a lot of watch-alongs. WWE is coming to LA, yes. Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. Big up, Jamie, for the contribution. I appreciate you. I think Jamie's contributing for all of my accurate predictions this evening. Complete accurate predictions. Never get anything wrong. Never. Doesn't happen. Jamie says that's how much you're worth. To be honest, to be fair, £1, I'll take it. I'll take it. Better than nothing, isn't it? And final time of the night to see some comparisons. Taylor the Tape. Both debuted in 2002 on the main roster. 17 world titles to 14. Other championships. 9 championships, 6. 2 Royal Rumble wins. 1 Money in the Bank win apiece. John Cena versus Randy Orton. One last time. I mean, obviously, look, it's big star power. I really don't know in terms of match quality what to expect of this one. This might be not the best watch, folks. I really don't know what to expect from this. Here we go. Ruthless aggression. The question is, who do we think is going to be Cena's opponent after this? I mean, I've heard rumblings that he might go up against R-Truth at Saturday night's main event, which is kind of hilarious. But then after that, after that when you get in Money in the Bank. I think it should be Punk, that one. We're getting a video package. Because it is one last time the WWE Championship on the line. It is John Cena versus Randy Orton. Jay says it's going to be slow pace, punch, punch, something like that, isn't it? As Joe Blackman says there, 93 likes. Let's see if we can get to 100. Yes, we're 7 likes away. 14-time world champion. Of course, Randy Orton was the first to win a world championship out of both of them. Randy Orton won it in 2004 at SummerSlam. Cena in 2005 at WrestleMania 21. But I mean, but this really is, this is my childhood. You know what I mean? Randy Orton, John Cena is probably the match I've seen the most as a kid. I mean, that how many main events have we seen with these two? Good grief. I mean, at one point, it was becoming a bit of a running joke, wasn't it? How many times they were doing Cena versus Orton, particularly in 2009. 2009, it was like every main event was John Cena versus Randy Orton. And every pay-per-view, they just kept dropping the championship to each other. I mean, the unique thing about this one, the unique thing with this one is that every time it was Cena versus Orton, it would be Cena babyface, Orton heel, or obviously Cena babyface, Orton babyface, but never Cena heel, Orton babyface. The last real champion. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Crowd cheering for Randy Orton. Big reaction. Big reaction. As here comes the Viper. Big reaction from his hometown crowd in St. Louis, Missouri. As the crowd sings his song, they are the voices that he hears in his head. Oof. That is loud. Oof. That is loud. It's very loud. I think John Cena is going to get booed out he's going to get booed out the building. Look at the signs, RKO signs in the crowd. Oof. 10-time WWE champion, 4-time World Heavyweight champion, former Intercontinental United States champion, 4-time World Tag Team champion, 2013 Money in the Bank winner, and the 2009 and 2017 Royal Rumble winner too. course, as we saw earlier on, his wife is in the front row. Orton staring down the hard camera. Got that standing ovation for the Viper. And get ready for the pose. As we now wait on the arrival of the WWE Champion. And you get that. You get a huge reaction for Randy Orton, and then the contrast, which will be my first WWE event as well. Little kid, bless her. Then we'll have Cena next, get booed out the building. As we're 3 likes away from 100 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. And be sure to subscribe as well whilst you're at it. We're at 21,517. I mean, I think they looped his song. He's been making his entrance for that long. I mean, if there's anyone that deserves it, it's Randy Orton. Orton is ready. Here we go. And get ready for the WWE Champion. We've already got the Let's Go Cena. Cena sucks. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Of course. Of course. Of course. We wait. We wait. Here he comes. No graphics, just John Cena. And there he is. The crowd sing John Cena sucks. He holds up that's his entrance now, saying the last time is now. He walks to the ring. He doesn't run anymore. Probably just he'd blow up. He needs to save all his energy for the match. 17-time WWE World Champion, most of all time. 81st televised world title match. Got a 2-3 career record at Backlash. One of the match rewatch exclusively for members here on the channel is actually watching one of the matches he lost at Backlash, which was against Edge, in 2009 World Heavyweight Championship match. Got thrown through a spotlight by the Big Show. If you want to go back and watch that match with me, you can. All you have to do is be a member. But many wondered if we were going to get, a different John Cena and different music, different gear. The answer is no, definitely not. Which again, maybe is also why people just weren't completely thrilled with it, aren't completely thrilled for the heel turn, because they thought we were going to be getting something more. But it's for the undisputed WWE Championship. As we're 2 likes away from 100 likes. If you haven't already, click the like button. 2 likes away. And 2 subscribers away from 21,520. From St. Louis, Missouri. £280. Randy Orton, the Viper. The question is, how long do we think this one goes? I mean, they spent a long time on entrances, didn't they? They're getting the most out of it. He is the greatest of all time. Here to grace St. Louis with his presence. The last real champion. It's John Cena. Here we go. One last time. Referee Chad Patton. You get the John Cena when he does the, when Cena's just about to, do his do his Coronado tie up. He starts doing this. So he gets in the zone. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks chance. They're dead even when it comes to wins and losses. The bell rings. We're underway. Here we go. Colin Albert tie up. Test of strength. Still the let's go Cena. Cena sucks chance. Once again, nothing between them in terms of their strength. Randy Orton is absolutely ginormous, by the way. Liam Jones is right there in the chat. He is absolutely huge. The guy is massive. And again, interestingly, throughout their career, it was always Cena was the big guy. Cena was the body guy, the muscle guy. Randy was always very, very lean. Very lean, skinhead. That was Randy Orton. Now, it's Randy Orton's the jacked guy. Cena's the sort of not tanned as much, not as big as he used to be. These two face to face. Oh, thumb to the eye. Thumb to the eye by John Cena. Oh, shoulder tackle sends Cena down. Oh, and a thumb to the eye back. They're talking about how Cody Rhodes, he was morally pure. Randy Orton certainly is not, which is very true. Cena back in the ring. Just backs Cena up into the corner. Crowd chants, "You can't wrestle." Oh, they should probably say, "You can't call spots," because as Matty says there in the chat, Cena's still. But at this point in his career, it's almost a running joke, isn't it? That he will just loudly call a match. He'll go like, he'll just go shoulder tackle. He'll go kick me off the ropes. Cena with a leapfrog. Oh, shoulder tackle. Cena takes a bump, kind of. As a side headlock takeover. Cena is like fully bumping like Hogan in his 50s, isn't he? Like. And look at this side headlock. This might be the pace of this one, by the way. Now what they got to go with? Oh, shoulder tackle sends Cena down. And Randy Orton has the advantage so far, seemingly. Cena's had enough. Is leaving. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's walking. Off. Oh, look, this is what I felt they needed. To take it to the outside. Get involved in a fight. This is why I wanted to have a stipulation. Oh, Cena with a clothesline. Takes down Orton. This is the weird thing with these Cena matches of the heel is I don't know if he's used to like working so he has to get heat in a match. He's used to the comeback. Does the comeback. I don't know if he knows how to get his heat in. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. Kick to the gut. Here we go. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Anyhow. Cena similarly on JLX. Oh, and a big uppercut. Takes down Cena. Cover. And Cena kicks out at 2. And now Orton's going to do the stomps. Oof. Oof. And another stomp. Stomp on the hand this time. Oof. It's vintage. A vintage Orton. Vintage. Both of these guys get their breather in at the moment. Get their breather in. What's he going to go for now? Irish whip. Cena sends him into the ropes. A sleeper hold. I tell you. Oh, now he's on Randy Orton's back. They're fully doing old school wrestling. Right, we'll do sleep holds. We'll have a couple of rest holds in there, brother. Rose into the ropes. Now there's a sleeper on Cena. More like a version of like a chin lock. Into the ropes. Now Cena's going with a sleeper hold. Randy Orton with a sleeper hold. No, a trading sleeper hold. And a back suplex. Literally, they're both just a bit gassed up a little bit, weren't they? Like, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well. We've got close to 90 people watching. We are 2 subscribers away from 21,520. Oh, ducks under. Here we go. 5 moves of doom. Is he going to do it? Five knuckle shuffle. Did Wade Barrett just call him a knob? Did Wade Barrett just call him a knob? Well, he's a knob. There you go. There's Randy Orton's comeback. Now Randy Orton's going to go for the draping DDT. Oh, Cena rolls him up. Oof. Now he's going to go for STF. STF. John Cena's STF. It still looks so shit, doesn't it? It still looks so terrible. Like, it's not any pain here. Oh, kick Cena off. Here we go. Draping DDT on Cena. Randy is holding his back. Of course, famously had spinal fusion surgery. Crowd are chanting RKO for the Viper. Now he's going to that place. He's going to that place. Going to go for an RKO. Oh, countered. Oh, it's got him. Cena's got him for an AA. Oh, it turned into an RKO. It turned into an RKO, I think. Look at that. RKO. Crowd are chanting, "This is awesome." He goes. I think the crowd was chanting, "This is awesome" for anything at this point. So they're both down, trying to get back to their feet. Oof, here we go. We're getting the boo yeahs. Boo. 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 Headbutt. Oh, a headbutt by Cena. There's a right hand by the Viper. Right hand by Cena. Uppercut by Orton. Up on the shoulder. Hey! 1, 2. Oh. There you go. That was a moment. Look at that. Now I think we're going to get an RKO spot. Crowd are chanting, "Let's go Cena. Cena sucks." Look at this crowd. This crowd's absolutely electric. Absolutely electric. Because it's on the shoulders. Oh, pulls him away. Ducks under. Oh, KO! When he did the shoulder tackle and it was into an RKO. But Cena is in some very dangerous territory. Look where Cena is. Look where he is. Look where he is. He's in that. He's in that place. He's going to punt him. Oh, went for a punt kick. Up. Hey. Attitude adjustment. 1, 2. Oh, no, he kicked out. Oof. He went for it. He missed. Oof. Now, what's Cena going to do? Cena, he's mocking. Oh, he's gonna do the Randy Orton RKO. He wouldn't. Would he do an RKO? Oh, he's gonna do a punt. He's gonna do a punt. Oh, misses. RKO. Oh, ref bump. We've got a ref bump. We've got a ref bump. What's gonna happen? third AA. But the ref's down. Look at Cena's face. He just said shush. Just said... You didn't see this. What's he going to do? He's got the WWE Championship. Ah, KO! Referee's crawling. 1, 2. Oh. He kicked out. Now Cena rolled to the outside of the ring. Whew. My goodness me. I tell you what, fair play to him, because this match was kind of the shits for a bit, and they have really dialed it up. They are genuinely dialing it up quite a bit. Fair play. You got to say fair play at this stage of their careers. The crowd are chanting bullshit. Now what's Orton doing? Oh no. The announce table. He's cleared the announce table. What's he thinking of doing? Cena. Oh, Japan's gone down again. Chad Patton went head first into the steps. Hey, once again, ref's down. Another ref, but we got 2 ref bumps. Crowd are going, let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Cena says it doesn't matter. Up on the shoulder. Oh. And the on. No. He's come up. Oh, attitude adjustment. The table didn't break. The table didn't break. He hit him with an AA on the table, and now it broke. Now it broke. What the hell? The table didn't break until Cena then kicked the side of it and it fell down. I mean, I am the table strikes again. Now what are you going to do? I mean, part of that table on that side still hasn't broke. The question is, what are they going to do? I mean, Chad Patton's still dead on the floor. I mean, what is going on? Uh-oh. Randy Orton. There's another table. Good grief. Another table. Now, this is why I said this match needed, though. I said if they went with like a gimmick, they basically turned it into a street fight, which is what I thought they should have done anyway. But they just got there by just killing the ref. I mean, the ringside area just looks like, honestly, it's a... Oh. Oof. Cena's getting all up on his shoulders. Oh, he's gonna do the spot again. He's gonna do the spot again. He's gonna go through the table again. Oh, this time it does work. Yes. 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 He did go through the table. It worked. It worked. Yes. They just did it again. Two tables he's been through. But the ref's still completely out of it. He's rolling Cena back in the ring. Look at Randy Orton. He's properly sucking wind. Crowd chant, this is awesome. It's almost like it's waking Cena up. RKO. This is going to be it. Here comes a ref. Here comes a ref. 1, 2. Oh, Cena kicks out. But another official's out. Oh. I'll tell you what, though. This crowd is electric. Electric. I must say, this has exceeded my expectations. I did not think it was going to be as good as this. I'll give them credit. They have got the crowd. They are biting. I want another ref bump. Do it again. Oh, see, the referee, the champion. Oh, another RKO. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's Nick Aldis? Nick Aldis. Well, they're trying to wake up the referees. I mean, this match has just turned into a complete clusterfuck. What is going on? I mean, would Nick Aldis dare cost Randy Orton the championship? Would he dare? Is Aldis going to cost him it? Is he going to RKO Nick Aldis again? He wouldn't do it for a third time. Oh, he's RKO'd Nick Aldis. I know he's RKO'd everyone. Oh, an RKO to the Hurricane. An RKO to Davari. And an RKO to Jamie Noble. He's just RKO'd everyone. Oh, my God. RKO to Aldis, to the Hurricane, to Jamie Noble. And now, what's he going to do? He's going for the punt. He's going for the punt. It's our truth. It's our truth. So what the hell is our truth doing? Okay, I want our truth. No. Oh, low blow. and hits him in the face with the championship. Into the cover. Where's the ref? It's Chad Patton. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And Cena retains. Get your star ratings in. Get your star ratings in. Dwayne with the super chat says, W. Owen, what you do with the back-to-back watch-alongs for hours is underrated. Appreciate you, Dwayne. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the contribution. Appreciate you tuning in. I tell you what, yeah. I'm giving it, what, 4.5? I tell you, I'm here for the chaos. I'm here for the chaos. You know what, yeah? I thought, fuck it, that's 4 stars. I enjoyed that. And you know what? I enjoyed that way more than I thought I was going to. I wasn't, you know what I mean? For something that I didn't think they were capable of anymore, I'll give it credit. You know what I mean? I'll give it credit. Because, you know what I mean? That was chaos, and it needed to be chaos. They can't be doing headlocks and all that kind of shit, can they? You know. And by the way, folks, I'm telling you, it's leading to R-Truth versus John Cena at Saturday night's main event. As Matty Ladd says there, thoroughly sports entertained. And look at this, when he was RKOing everyone. Oh, my God. And then R-Truth, of all people. It's R-Truth. His childhood hero. And there was the low blow. Oh. Like I said, I think, to be honest, what you would say, yeah, this match was better. This was better than Cena versus Cody at WrestleMania. Genuinely, it was. Atmosphere, chaos. This match was genuinely better. Oh, it says cut the music. What's Cena going to say now? He doesn't need music. What he needs is competition. And he doesn't need you. Drink it in. The last real champion looks like. Cena retains, and that's how we go off the air. But I tell you, you know what it is, yeah? What I say, look, like I said, John Cena at this point, he's physically, in terms of a wrestling match, he's kind of washed, yeah. But I think Matty said it in the chat, I was thoroughly sports entertained with that. And for John Cena versus Randy Orton last time ever, it was ref bump to hell. But I tell you what, I loved it. I will unabashedly say, yeah, that I actually really enjoyed that main event. It was chaos. It was overbooked to shit, you know. But sometimes that's what wrestling is, isn't it? Sometimes that's what wrestling is. It is chaos. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, you go, well, you know what? Fair play. Fair play. They had the crowd in the palm of their hands. They were always going to have the crowd in the palm of their hands, frankly. I mean, it's in St. Louis. You know, it's Randy Orton's hometown. It's John Cena versus Randy Orton. How could it not be in the palm of their hands? But from what I was expecting And for that first like 5-10 minutes, when they looked completely gassed and were doing trading sleeper holds and rest holds, and I thought, this is WrestleMania all over again. This is him and Cody all over again. I don't know about this. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this off. I think fair play to them, because you know what, they actually did. They actually did pull it off. So that's given me a little bit of optimism about the matches anyway that Cena's going to be doing on this retirement tour. But there you go. John Cena has retained the undisputed WWE Championship. I'm going to be live very, very shortly once again for the Backlash post show. You can see right there. I'm going to be live. We'll be discussing the results. We'll be discussing where it goes next. We'll have some screen grabs from the show. We'll get your super chats up as well. We'll get your comments up, and we'll see what we're thinking, how we're going to be moving forward with this as the last real world champion, or the last real champion, that is John Cena, still, unsurprisingly, the undisputed WWE champion. But the question now is, who does he go up against next? Is it going to be R-Truth? We'll find out shortly. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. And again, I'll be back in just a few seconds. Don't go anywhere.